I'm back as promised. I got coffee today from Dub House Coffee. This is a coffee shop that is like a town over from me. I discovered it and I'm obsessed with it. My neighbor was actually over there for an appointment and she offered to bring me one, so I'm so excited. This is a iced white salted butter pecan latte with almond milk and vanilla sweet cream cold foam. It looks super dark because of the almond milk, but it's good. It doesn't taste like the color looks. Does that make sense? It is, oh, it's so good. Yes, ma'am. And I like the little cup. Look how cutesy. It's still summer break. All of my kids are home. Miles is running around. Liam and Bryce are in their room, hopefully staying in their room, just kind of like playing a game and watching TV, so I can try to film this video. But I had a few of you guys ask about Miles. My last video, I really updated on myself, and you guys were wanting updates on Miles's progress, which I haven't talked about in a while. So I decided that I would kind of share with you guys my goals for him this school year. School starts back for my older two next week, and then Miles starts back 1 week after them because he's in preschool. So I do have a few updates and kind of things that we're going to be intentional on and focusing on this school year to really help him. So if you are new here, Miles is my 4-year-old and he is nonverbal. He says a handful of words at random. He's babbling right now. I don't know if you can hear him. So the first thing I wanted to mention is he does receive speech therapy in school, but it is only twice a week for 15 minutes each. So he's only getting 30 minutes a week altogether when he's in school. When this summer break started, I decided to put him in. Come here. You want to sit with me? Okay, so whenever this summer break started, I decided to put him in speech therapy outside of the school because I didn't want him to lose any progress he's made over the summer. And the speech therapist that I took him to is actually one that he worked with whenever he was in First Steps, and we love her, so I was very excited about that. For a child that's nonverbal, like, he's not quiet. So he sees her once a week, and I decided to continue to do that throughout the school year, so he will get his speech therapy at school. He wants to put the lens cap on, you guys. One moment. Thank you. Can you take it off? Oh, we don't need it on. It's good. What are you doing? Okay, so anyways, we are continuing the private speech therapy when school starts as well. So he's going to receive speech at school and outside of school. So I think that will really benefit him, and I'm hoping it makes a huge difference. We shall see. His vocabulary has broadened. He does have more words that he can say. It's just that he says them when he wants to, like on his time and kind of at random too. We're just really working on actually communicating with his words, which he is not doing yet. There's a fly buzzing around in this window behind the camera and it's driving me nuts. Sarah? Who's Sarah? He's just gonna be babbling in this video, so you guys asked for an update. You're getting him as well. We actually got him approved for an AAC device. If you don't know what that is, it's kind of like a tablet. We don't have it yet, so this is me just kind of trying to explain it without having it in front of me. It's kind of like a tablet, and it has all of these buttons on it. I think you can customize them and edit them and like put the buttons on there that you want on there to help him communicate. So he loves chicken fries. We could have a button on there that when he pushes it, it'll say chicken fries. So I'm really excited about that. I am really wanting to utilize that not as a crutch. I don't want him to use it as a crutch necessarily. I do like that he can use it to communicate whenever he's unable to use his words currently, but I'm hoping that it helps him ultimately with speaking himself. Just hearing the words repetitively when he does, you know, push the button requesting things. So I have high hopes for that. They're gonna use it, we're gonna use it at home, they're gonna use it in the school, and then we're gonna take it with him to speech therapy too, so that'll help him kind of navigate it. It was supposed to arrive at the school actually with his speech therapist there today. So I don't know, she was gonna set it up. I don't know if we're gonna get it today, tomorrow. I'm not really sure. But I am very excited for him to use that. I just like the idea of him having a voice, even though he may not talk with his words, because I know it's very frustrating whenever he can't express what he wants or needs. As much as we know him, and most of the time we know his needs, sometimes he's trying to express what he wants and he can't, and it's frustrating for everyone. So if you guys have been here, you know that we did take a break from his tablet. So we took it away right before he started preschool last year. He was just kind of, he had access to it all the time. That was our bad, but he had access to it all the time. He got really frustrated with it and started getting mad at it and throwing it, and it was just a whole thing. He wanted to take it to church with him in the church nursery, and I'm like, no, you know. So we took it away, and he's like a shark circling around. Anyways, he took like a year-long break from that tablet. We actually couldn't find it. Like, we hid it from ourselves. You wanna know where it was? It was underneath the mattress on my side of the bed. I was hiding it from him, but I hid it from myself because I did not remember putting it there. I actually didn't find it while looking for it. I found it when me and Josh were putting a fitted sheet on the bed. And I was like, oh, okay. So we've introduced the tablet back in a more structured way. He only gets it, honestly, here and there, just for a short period of time during the day, or in situations where he would get overstimulated. I wonder if he'll watch something on TV, because I think the TV at a low volume will be quieter than him right now. I just don't know how loud he's coming through right now. As I was saying, we have introduced his tablet back to him in a more structured way, so he doesn't have access to it all the time. I kind of keep it up and bring it out as needed, so just for quiet time or in situations where he's like overstimulated out in public, I always have to remember that his world is a lot louder than mine and he can get overstimulated really easily. I don't have his tablet out here right now, but we got him these headphones from iClever, and this really helps as well with the overstimulation. If you guys have been watching for a while, you know that we are huge fans of iClever. We have multiple sets of headphones from them. Liam and Bryce have a pair that they use with their Chromebooks for schoolwork and their tablets and stuff like that. Bryce uses his when he's playing his Switch sometimes, his little handheld Switch. Now he's wondering where his tablet is. He's literally like messing with the cord because he's like, wait a minute, where's my tablet? You may be wondering, why is the tablet not out right now? He turns that tablet all the way up and it's so loud. These headphones are one of the reasons he can play with his tablet and us have peace as well, because he wants to turn the volume all the way up. These headphones have a volume limiting feature, so if he turns his tablet all the way up, he's still not going to have a volume through the headphones above a certain volume, if that makes sense. So it protects his hearing. Do you want to show him? You want to put him on? He's gonna be like, nothing's coming through here, so I'm not interested. Look how cutesy. Look, they are so soft. Every single time I've shown you guys these headphones, this is so cushy soft, comfortable. They're very durable. All the other ones that we have lasted forever. They're in perfect condition, which is great with boys. They fold up, compact, so perfect to throw like in his backpack. I'm actually gonna do that this year. So that way, if they want to utilize these in school, if he gets overstimulated, they can utilize these headphones. These are easy to use with any device. I have had the easiest time, even with the wireless pair that we have. Easiest thing I've ever connected to a device, ever. I usually struggle. They also come in a variety of different colors and styles. This actually matches, I'm gonna grab his tablet here in a second. This actually matches his tablet because his tablet is red and blue, so it's so cute. He loves them. He played with it for a minute. The first time I gave it to him, he was like unplugging and plugging it back into his tablet because he was just kind of exploring, like, why is there sound coming through here? But like I said, it's great if we are in public or something and he's overstimulated. He can have his tablet and have a video on it he wants to watch, have the headphones on, kind of block out everything else, and he can focus on it and not spiral when we are out in public. These are the ICHS 19. If you are wanting this specific type of headphones from iClever, I do highly recommend them. Like I said, we have multiple sets of headphones from iClever and they have become our favorite. So these are perfect for back to school. I feel like, isn't it a thing? All schools, like, kids have Chromebooks now. That's just something we didn't have as kids when we were in school, you know what I mean? So, but they work great with the Chromebooks, like I said. I'm gonna have these linked down below for you guys if you are interested. We will forever be eye clipper fans. They're just so, so good. So the next thing that we are going to be working on this year that I am the least excited about is potty training. Yes, he's 4. He turned 4 in June. He's so quiet now. We should have turned this movie on like way sooner. He's not potty trained yet. It's very difficult to potty train a non-verbal child, but that's something that I want to really be very intentional about working on this year. I think I'm going to really try really hard for the week that Liam and Bryce, they start school a week before Miles. So that week where I mainly just have him, I don't know, I may just have him bottomless and really go all in that week and see if we can kind of like jumpstart things. Potty training has always been something that I've struggled with because the mess and it stresses me, y'all. It stresses me. But we're gonna get through it. And what's great is his teachers at the school, like if you're potty training and you let them know, they will work with him while he's at school too, which I feel like is a nice benefit because my other 2 didn't go to school as early. Well, they were both, Liam and Bryce were both potty trained by the time they were in school. So I've never had that like extra help with potty training. So that'll be nice. Yeah, he's stretching them. Stretching them, son. Another thing I wanted to mention was, I failed to mention this in my last video when I was talking about my diagnosis. So I have ADHD. If you are new here, I have inattentive ADHD, and I just found that out the ripe age of almost 33. And apparently ADHD falls into the neurodivergent category, like under that umbrella, okay? Just like autism. And while he's not been diagnosed yet, he will have his assessment evaluation in January. She told me that because I do have ADHD, you're more likely to have a child that has either ADHD or autism when you have ADHD, or if you have autism. So I think I really needed to hear that because I've just had guilt because you will have a lot of people I don't even want to get into this touchy subject, okay? But you'll just have people in your ear about different little things here and there that will make you feel like it's your fault or something. And what I guess technically, since I have ADHD, it's like in a way my fault, you know? I needed to hear it. Honestly, I needed to hear it because it gave me a logical reason that made sense in my head as to why or how he could potentially be autistic. I don't know if that makes any sense. All I know is that I needed to hear that. Nothing about hearing that statement made me feel bad. It actually made me feel like this relief. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, so there's that. I'm gonna keep you guys updated. Like I said, he has his evaluation in January. And if you guys have been through this, let me know. I don't even know what to expect at this evaluation, assessment, whatever. I don't even know what it's called. I just know they're sending us to somewhere in Louisville. And if you guys know anything about the process or have any advice or tips or like what to expect, let me know. Because I have absolutely no clue what to expect. I don't even know how long to expect to be there for this. There he goes. But I really just have a whole lot of goals for this school year. I feel like last year when he started preschool for the first time, everything was just like winging it, and I was just like, yeah, I hope preschool helps him. But this year I really would just want to, like I said, be more intentional, put in the work myself as well, and hopefully see a lot more progress. I am not going to be upset by a diagnosis. I'm expecting them to tell me that he's autistic. My main thing is I want him to have a voice and I want him to be able to communicate with me. That's really the only thing running through my mind. I don't want just life in general to be a little harder for him because of anything that comes along with it. I don't want that for him, but right now I'm just so dedicated to like, I need him to be able to communicate with me one way or another, somehow. It's very frustrating, it's very sad. So we just have a lot of goals going into this school year. We do. I know a lot of you guys have actually commented on my videos when I talk about Miles, can relate. Like you have a child that's on the spectrum or speech delayed, nonverbal, and it really does help me to not feel alone. And I hope that me talking about Miles makes you guys not feel as alone, and read through the comments as well, because most likely you're gonna see other people leaving comments here. Sometimes it's just, again, good to see that you're not alone. Also, if you have any potty training tips, please, if you have a nonverbal child, autistic child, a child similar to Miles that you have successfully potty trained, preferably a boy, okay, because I know it's different for boys and girls. If you have any tips, please, because this is gonna be fun and disgusting, and I'm not. Maybe he'll shock me. I'm rambling at this point. I just wanted to update you guys because I've had a lot of you guys ask about him, and I kind of just give you guys bits and pieces here and there about him. So I wanted to just do like a sit down video and really go more into depth about it. If you have any more questions, comment them and I will answer you directly. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for being here even after me taking my long break. Thank you guys for all of your comments, welcoming me back and telling me how much you missed the videos, because that has motivated me more than you know. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.